My father started a record company, '89, Plump House and Loop Records, that released a lot of deep tech house, techno, acid house. I fell in love with the energy and the intense, you know, the whole like, oh my God, what's happening? Something happened to my body. You know, with the beats coming in and the bass drum and the tombs and everything building up to something that I never heard before. And it was something new. I felt that someday people will feel this. People will love this, because I can't be wrong. So my mission was to find other people doing what I did. I'm gonna tell you how I met Steve. He was a DJ, he was a hip-hop DJ. You know, we would hang out with the same people and we grew in, you know, to each other. We saw like, man, we have the same interest. And he had 2 turntables before anyone, because you couldn't get the Technics 1210s anywhere. I always bought vinyls and went to him to listen to it, because I didn't have a vinyl player. So he was just like, man, this music, you need to stop listening to this music. It's fucking annoying. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I have orange pants and like my hair in a Batman t-shirt that was glowing in the dark, standing and jumping in his room, and he was just sitting there smoking weed with his, you know, baggy pants and the whole swag that Steve kind of has, you know.
A lot of energy, you know. He was always very happy and very funny, and he always wanted to do stuff, you know. He had like spikes and buffaloes and, you know, this little rave kid.
And he made like hip-hop beats. I was just partying and kind of like coming into my puberty and drinking beer, and he just wanted to work. Then we went to my father's office. I had just got this CD. It's called Homework by Daft Punk. And I saw in Steve's face that something happened, and the same thing that happened to me when I was a kid and was listening to this techno.
And when I heard this the first time, I was so shocked.
And he's just like, man, I don't know what happened, but I got a musical orgasm listening to this. I remember me and him, you know, coming into the same world, from hip-hop to techno, and we met.
What is it?
Do you smell it?
Not me.
Did I shit my pants?
What is it?
Wow, är det jag som luktar eller?
Jag vet inte.
Kan du, är det i min mun?
Nej. What is with the hat? Say something.
It crapped in your hat.
Is that?
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's not that. Wow, somebody ate dog shit.
Yeah, me. I think it's my mouth.
Did you eat dog shit?
Oof.
What is it?
Give it a go.
It's here. It's the fucking food.
Ready to go.
In school, I discovered this music-making software. Nerds, much like myself, would get together and make a demo, which meant a programmer would program the most advanced possible stuff he could on the screen, like make a square spin, and that would be like, oh my God. And then you would have a guy making music to this, and this was a demo. Basically, computer nerd music, demo music, is amateur versions of techno and trance. And the better I got and the better computers got, the more it started to sound like the real thing. You can find it, it's really fast and actually sounding quite amateurish.
I remember hearing the drums in that song. It was funky, it was groovy.
Well, we met at a restaurant. He was just some kid that came in and just like, why is he coming in like being all, why is it, hello, just...
Oh my God, you are that guy. I just heard your song in Stonebridge Studio, it's amazing. And I remember Axel just looking at me like, what is this guy talking about? You know, he was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
He was very flamboyant. I guess the Italian in him was very apparent.
I'm like, do you have a studio in Stockholm? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna come down tomorrow. What's your number?
He's a bit pushy guy. He's a bit weird, you know?
I'm coming there at 3.
But you have to bear in mind, I came from south of Sweden and was very low key, you know, just very calm and Swedish, I guess.
I grabbed some music, I take Steve with me and I go to the studio.
And you know, when you met somebody that was into dance music, it's like if you all of a sudden let two dogs into a room, they start like smelling each other's asses and running around in a circle a little bit. We were like, wow, oh, you're also into dance music? Oh, wow, you know, so then we had to become best friends there at the spot.